the Heavy Clash WrestlePod, and I'm not usually don't go live here on Saturdays except PLEs, but after witnessing the best episode of Smackdown this year, why not? I mean,
Why not?
it is going 2015, 2014. We're going OG here,
Oh hell yeah.
definitely, because as you guys know, AJ Lee returned last night. Like we we knew it was coming. We knew it
Yeah,
was
we
coming.
we definitely knew it was coming for sure.
Brock Lesnar made an appearance on SmackDown. Now we got where it's gonna be at WrestlePalooza, where he's gonna face John Cena. It should have been at DC though, or Saturday Night main event.
Speaking of that, it was rumored yesterday that John Cena could be having his final match in Washington D.C.
But we don't know yet. We gotta wait until like Ticketmaster or any WWE web. That's the ticket websites for what's it called. We have to wait until those get like moved, and then how you say this? Hopefully they update their website soon because the
Yeah.
only the only eye is on December 13th. We are not missing a chance to see John Cena in person.
Oh hell no. My first and last time seeing my goat live. And if it's in DC, I'm looking out for tickets so far and I'm going to that show.
I don't know that I've seen him at one of the events at DC. Like there was the 9/11 event for WWE Live, so I'm not sure if John Cena did appear in that.
I don't know. No, he didn't. I don't think he did. Nah.
Not where I see him.
Yeah. Or he might have appeared, but you just didn't see him.
No, I deleted the videos before because it was storage wise, and then
Yeah.
unfortunately I lost all the videos that I had on my phone, also for storage wise, and I didn't back up my phone. It was the iPhone 7, so
Yeah.
I kind of miss having that phone, and the fact that I really missed my first WWE event.
Yeah. That was
But
my first WWE event, as a matter of fact. The Line 11 show.
same,
Yeah, both of our first events. We just didn't see each other after the show, though. That's the thing.
yeah, because I didn't my parents didn't mention about you.
Oh. I don't think. No, I didn't know your parents at the time, did I?
Nope,
I don't think I. No, I don't think I knew about. I knew your parents at the time.
you only knew me. That's it.
Yeah, you and then you and Aunt.
Yeah, it's insane. 4 years ago,
Uh huh.
crazy.
Yeah.
Among guys, I think WWE is already cooking as it is for this whole setup now for WrestlePalooza.
Yeah,
And,
for sure.
and as you guys know, I did talk about the cards, the cards so far. I'll say it's pretty decent, but they gotta add like more matches. Like if you're gonna add the World Heavyweight Title on the line, you gotta add the Undisputed Championship on the line.
Makes sense. Well, yeah, but I mean, I think like three or think 3 or 4 more matches should get added to the card. I'm hoping 7 matches get added to the card because I don't want like to see just a 4 or 5 or 6 matches. At least a good 7 matches would do for a good show for WrestlePalooza, and especially if they're going live on ESPN for the first time, they got to make sure they deliver good. They definitely have to make sure they deliver.
I hope so because remember the first PLEs back in 2020 when they had did the deal for Peacock. It was
Yeah,
it was boring, but everyone delivered that those nights.
yeah, they sure did, man.
Nothing worse than to carry the 2022 era of WWE, probably the best era in wrestling today.
Yeah, I agree. And in the 20th century,
Yep, yep.
yes, for me, I can't pick any other era because I started watching in 2020. But I say definitely COVID. It was the best, even though it was no fans at the time. The Thunderdome was cool as hell. I'm not gonna lie. They still had like great storylines at the time, great matches at the time. It was just great, and it was a time to be alive. And like you said in 2022, it was really good in 2022. You had the Bloodline, you had Gunther. Gunther was champion for like 600 something days.
And you got Roman Reigns
The
holding the
Bloodline.
Undisputed Championship and always appearing every week to give us updates on the Bloodline or better yet, just to deal with the match.
Yeah, but I
Like the
say
man
20
was unstoppable back then.
yeah, I say 2022 was really where the Bloodline was at its peak. That's when I started really becoming a Roman fan in 2021. In 2020, when he returned at SummerSlam against the Fiend and the Fiend and
SummerSlam
Braun
2020.
Strowman. Yeah, against the Fiend and Braun Strowman when they fought for the Universal Championship. I mean, I like the return. I like the new character. I was surprised by it though. But I really started to become a fan of Roman in 2021, the following year. And then I really liked the bloodline. And then fun fact, that's when I really started to become a fan of Sami Zayn for real. Because back in 2020, I didn't really like Sami Zayn. I wasn't really a big fan of him. But as soon as he joined the bloodline, I was a really big fan of him, and I loved his character and how he would work with the bloodline and have all these compelling storylines with the bloodline and all that other stuff, and being the underdog. But if he was not in the bloodline, and if he was how he is now, he was starting to grow on me now a little bit. But as soon as he joined the bloodline, he was growing on me, and that's why he's one of my favorites to this day now.
Yeah, I agree. Same
Yeah,
thing
for
for me
sure.
as Roman Reigns. Like I think I probably been a Roman fan for like 4 to 5 years. I don't know. It's been a while, but
For me so far it is year 5 for me, or year 4. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, year 5.
I believe I was a 5 year Roman fan because I after his work being Universal Champion for something days, I was like, it's like man, I need to be supported for once for Roman. He's been doing really great in the
Yeah.
ring. You know what? I'm
Oh
being a
yeah, for
Roman Reigns,
sure.
and that's where everything has changed because also my call has changed since 2K22. I went full bloodline gimmick instead of being the phenomenal one.
Yeah, didn't I have a bloodline gimmick too, but I was like kind of one of the Usos. I had it we were
You
Winford.
you had the bloodline gimmick ever since 20. I think it was 2022 when I because I uploaded my first videos. That's where my videos were peaking back then. I think I did feature you until 2K23.
Yeah. I think I made my debut in 22. We were Powerhouse Phenom.
No, you made your debut around 2K20.
Oh, yeah. We became Powerhouse Phenom in 21 or 22.
21,
Yeah, that's when we became Powerhouse Phenom.
which was actually a great name because I'm the one who.
Yeah, but now we're the Dark Chronicles and DVMO.
Yeah, but that name's not changed for a while, so I actually kind of
Yeah,
like the twist of it because I got it from Resident Evil: The Dark Side Chronicles. I just took out the side part, which is actually
yeah,
way.
that's a nice name though. But sorry if my camera's off and it's just dark. I'm just chilling right now, just not doing something, but just chilling, relax right now. Just show the logo.
Got it. And more than
Yeah,
that,
but
because they need to update the cards for Smackdown because there's always just one card, and honestly,
yeah,
that kind of gets on my nerves every single day.
yeah. But you want to talk about a rundown through the show?
Let's run it down. Like, let's see.
Let's do it.
So as you got, I did talk about AJ Lee returning tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep, last night it was amazing, the biggest pop yet, and in WWE.
Oh yeah, for sure. I say moment of the year before this was Naomi cashing in, but this tops the cake, man. I say this has to be moment of the year, no matter what. This has to be no matter what other moments come, what other big moments in 2025 for WWE come. This is number one. This is definitely number one of the year because we haven't seen AJ Lee since 2015. It's been a decade, and then fans were speculating if she was going to come back or not. And honestly, for me, at first I was like, yeah, AJ Lee's gonna come back for sure. I'm ready. I'm ready to see AJ Lee. I just didn't want to get my hopes up too much, but I was like, it's gonna be a 50-50. It may be, if not AJ Lee, then Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch. But as soon as I was watching SmackDown and I saw the end, and Punk was like, but I know a woman who will. And I was like, Rhea Ripley. And then I heard that, let's light it up, light it up, light it. I was screaming to my lungs. And I was even skipping last night too.
Dude, I haven't seen AJ Lee ever for like years, dude. It's been a hot minute. It's probably like been like what five
Yeah.
five not five 10 maybe 11 years because this entire thing started when I was a child. So I seen a
Yeah.
little bit of AJ Lee's play, like gimmick wise and stuff, and the whole story. Like she's always been like everyone's childhood crush. I don't know why does it. I'm still confused. Like how does how's everyone get a crush on AJ Lee?
I mean, she was pretty.
And the fact that she still looks exactly the same. She's in her 30s now. About be
I think
40
late
soon.
30s, but just buffer.
Yeah,
She's buff. She's buff now, but she wasn't buff like back then, but she's buff now. Cause I remember seeing her Instagram and she was doing like fitness and in ring training. I remember seeing footage of her and Punk in ring training a little bit, and then some of her fitness videos and fitness photos. So that's how you know she's been buff and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I I don't think anything will change for her. I'm hoping not.
yeah, but my goat John Cena in Chicago, and he made his debut. It was not in Chicago, but I think it was in. He made it in Illinois, but I think it was in Rosemary, Illinois. I don't know. I think it was Rosemary, but I did not know he made his debut in Illinois though, because I remember 23 years ago, Kurt Angle says, "Who can step up? Who back there can step up to me?" And guess who it was?
It
A
was
kid
John
from
Cena.
a kid from West Newbury, a young kid from West Newbury, Massachusetts, named John Cena. And Kurt Angle said, and Kurt Angle said, "What is one thing you possess that makes you think you can come to the ring and beat the very best in the business?" And what was that?
Ruthless aggression.
And ever since then, ever since Ruthless Aggression, we had Word Life. It's the basic thugonomics.
That
It's basic thugonomics. Word Life.
that guy was in his peak back then with that gimmick.
Yeah, we had the Doctor of Thugonomics. We had a 23 historical career. Big matches at WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Money in the Bank, Raw, SmackDown, you name it.
And
And
you,
if it was not for Ruthless Aggression, and it was not for him being the Doctor of Thugonomics, I would. I don't know if I'll be a WWE fan right now if it wasn't for those gimmicks. Well, if it wasn't for those gimmicks, but man, but Sami Zayn came out.
kick
Sami
things
Zayn
off.
wanted to, Sami Zayn wanted to thank John. He wanted to thank him for all he's done for the years. But Sammy wanted to challenge John to a match, in which we got that match. So it was Sami
10
Zayn
What happened
versus
10
John
years ago
Cena.
when he was United States champion, and now with Sami Zayn United States champion, he wanted to flip the script. Now it's
Yeah.
him that he wants to do.
Yeah, nah, for real. I don't know why they were booing Sam. What were they booing Sammy for? What did
It's
Sammy
John
do?
Cena, dude. It's
I
John
mean,
Cena.
I mean, of course I get it's my goat and all that. I know like I know all that, but what you gotta do Sammy for, man?
I
He
don't
just
know.
wanted to show his respects. It's not like he was gonna he not like he was disrespecting him, but I mean, yeah, they should. I feel like the booing for Sammy was uncalled for from the WWE universe. Yeah, I get. Of course, I get it. Of course, it's John Cena. Of course, I get it. Of course, it's his last time in Chicago and his last time on SmackDown. I get it 100%. But that was 100% uncalled for, man. But I
Exactly.
liked in the match how he was paying tribute to all his rivals like Kurt Angle, Kevin Owens, Edge, CM Punk. Well, he was about to do it for Randy Orton, but
He's gonna hit that RKO one way or another in the
he
next few
is.
matches.
But the match ended on a no disqualification because the
Which I
Beast,
which I also realized after because I was watching on my phone for a bit. Because also I was at Stone last night. And I'm
the
telling
football
you,
game, yeah,
that football game, dude, it was way more better than like the past 4 years.
yeah. I wish I was there, man. I heard the score was 7-0, and it's their first win since their sophomore year. Antoine told me.
Yeah, a few of the students
That's
from that from class of 25 were also there.
that's what's up.
Rye Guy was there. I mean, the entire Spence crew was there. Jaleesa was there. Lord
Oh,
King,
Julie was there.
Julie was there.
Dang, I could have went, man.
Save my boy Savion was also there. Clay, I don't.
Savion was there.
Yeah, yeah, but my
Must have been
phone
a
went
special
black.
night.
It's been a while since the last heard from her.
Dang, I could have. Well, I was at the harbor because my cousin came to town, so I wasn't planning on going in the first place. But after, I kind of wish I went, man. I kind of definitely wish I went.
You should have because that was probably the biggest crowd that we had in years.
Dang, but isn't Julie in college? I thought Julie was in college.
She is. She goes
Oh,
to
she just
Baltimore. Well, same from her. I
Stevens.
thought she went to
Yeah,
South
Stevenson,
Carolina.
right?
I thought she went to
Yeah,
Stevenson.
Stevenson.
I didn't know it was at Baltimore. I thought it was at South Carolina because that's what she told me.
Oh, that she was going to South Carolina.
That's what I said.
Oh, but
But turns
yeah,
out,
but dang, I wish I was there. But I mean, my cousin was in town and we wanted to go see my cousin, so we went to the harbor yesterday.
yeah, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, a few of the familiar faces, like they're still cool. I still haven't contacted them,
Dang,
but
but the next big football game where everybody's there, I definitely have to pop out for sure.
they just pop out for a bit, man. I mean, we haven't seen the others ever since like Project
May.
Graduation.
Yeah, Project Rad, but it's supposed to be Morgan and Towson tonight football game.
I think Kanai is down there right now.
Nye goes to Towson. But yeah, so I mean, dang, but the next big football game, I think that might be homecoming night. Well, the night before homecoming or any other night when everybody's out there, bro. When everybody's out there, I'm definitely popping out because yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta definitely pop out, bro, for sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the reason Avion was also at the field last night. He told Jaleesa that his brother actually plays for Stone.
His older brother or his younger brother?
I don't know, but he mentioned like a brother
I know he has an older
that.
brother and a sister. I don't know if he has a younger brother.
Yeah, he did say that. I didn't. I wasn't in complete shock. Shock. I was just focusing on the game. Like, dang.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Josh was there. I know Alex was there. I think Dez was there. Michaela was there. I think everybody was there. Dang, dang,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, yeah, Josh. I forgot about him.
Convey,
Oh, and Looney Coo.
dude.
Looney Coo was also there.
The Looney Crew was there. Like Looney Swan. I know Lord King was there.
Looney Coo. Yep.
Yeah, I know, bro. Damn. I mean, dang. I missed the. My bad, YouTube. I didn't mean to cuss. I don't know if you'll censor us or anything, but my fault. That's my bad. But dang, bruh. Now to think about it, I wish I went. I wish I went, bro. But even if I wanted to go, I don't know if going to be able to. The game started at 6, right, or 7.
6.
I don't know if I was gonna be able to go because even if I went to my cousins or not, unless my mom and them would have dropped me off there and then went to the harbor, or she could have just been like, you could just been like, go see your cousin anyway, and then just catch the next one and stuff like that. But dang, bruh. I mean, when we went last year, there was people. We saw people. We saw Alex there. We saw, yeah, Alex have the expense crew and all the other stuff. But dang, bro, mad people was out there for real. Dang.
Yeah, yeah, familiar faces were there.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that.
it's gonna be it's gonna be next. It's gonna be probably some more big events for Stone. Maybe I'll pop out one day. Maybe not. Who knows? All
I'm still,
depends, you know.
you know what? It makes me confused because I've been saying this like many times off camera, but
What?
I got a feeling like every time that we get out of these type of schools, like there's always some changes going on. Like I'll give my example.
Bro,
Like John Hanson hasn't made a change ever since, and nothing worse than the whole kid thing being disrespectful and a lot. But and honestly, I
them
do not want to.
youngins,
I don't want to talk about that. But
them
my
youngins.
old my old elementary school, Malcolm Elementary, and I've been to that school before. The only change was the building. When I first looked into that building, I would say it was like 21, either 2021 or 2022. I was getting a complete shock when they changed the building. Like, oh my gosh, what did they do?
Yeah, but I bet my old school C Pleasant. I bet that changed a lot because I left there in 2019, so I haven't been there in like 5 years. I haven't been around that area in 5 years. I've been to PG because my aunt lives in PG, but I haven't been around that area specifically. But I bet that has changed a lot
Yeah, I bet
because I graduated from there in 2019, and I came to Hanson late 19. I was 12, I think.
you were like 8, 11, I believe, or nine,
No,
or 11.
yeah, I was 12. I was 12 in the seventh
You were
grade.
12, yeah. You were
Yeah,
12.
yeah, I was. Wait, was it? Yeah, I was 12. I was 12 in the seventh grade. 12 years old.
Yeah.
But then we had other solid matches on the card too last night. But I say favorite match was John Cena versus Sami Zayn. And then moment of the night, obviously AJ Lee returning, you already know. But I think they're gonna do CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch at WrestlePalooza. It just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Match of the
Be for real.
couples.
If not WrestlePalooza, they could be. They're probably gonna save it for Crown Jewel next month for sure.
I mean, at least it's a different location than in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
So I can respect that. But who's going to wake up at like in the middle of the night just to watch that?
that's what uh that's what I did for the Elimination Chamber when it was in Australia. So what I did was I went to sleep. I woke up at 2 in the morning because it was at 4, and I just stayed up till that time till 4. But I got tired. It ended around like 7. I got tired, so I don't know. I think I went back to sleep for a bit. But what I plan to do this time, I'm gonna probably gonna go to sleep, wake up, do that, and then go back to sleep, wake up, do whatever. But I heard that Raw's gonna be at 8 in the morning. It's a
And,
rumor. I don't know yet. And
I
plus,
mean,
due
it
to
could be a different.
this,
Wait, it is at Australia this year.
well,
And
Crown Jewel is,
you know what?
thank God, is not in Saudi anymore.
Yeah, it's a base of next year.
Yeah, I'm just glad it's not in Saudi anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I agree.
they have 2 more years in Saudi this year. Well, three, not two, three. Because Royal Rumble's going to be there next year, and then some other pay per views are going to be there. But they did the Saudi deal in 2018, so it ends in like 2028. So yeah, I'm glad because Saudi is a bad crowd. They hate women's wrestling. I don't like Saudi.
We're being honest, though, we're just being honest, okay?
We're Yeah, we don't like Saudi. Saudi is boo to Saudi. But France is a good crowd. London's a good crowd. Like all those other countries you guys in the European tour, those are some good crowds, dude.
Oh,
I
including
love those
Italy.
crowds.
The European side is always good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm
But
surprised
Saudi,
nothing's going
man,
on for
screw
Japan
Saudi.
yet.
Yeah, but
We never had a show in Japan yet.
ooh, that would be interesting. Imagine if we had one in Mexico.
I think it's only for live events, but
Yeah, yeah, that's a bit for like live events. But I heard Joe Hendry was on the live event though.
yeah, he was facing against the Miz the last time
Yeah,
when
but
I checked.
I also heard that Raw for the next 3 weeks is going to be at 7. Is going to be pushed back, probably due to the football games.
It might be because it's a whole new season for NCAA.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm watching it regardless. You know me.
And about Mexico, we haven't gotten the Mexico show yet in for WWE except the live
That
events
would
and
be interesting. Not a
nothing
we
worse. Nothing worse than going going to Mexico and going to that show that one time. It makes
zero.
you. Yep, zero.
Oh, not the zero I know. No, not the zero I know.
No, Robin Zero Dark.
Oh, I keep
It's
forgetting
conf-
about. I keep
it's
forgetting about
confusing
him.
because you already got like three people named Zero. You already
Yeah,
know
me too.
Anthony named them.
Yeah, and then I got zero. The zero we know. The zero I talk to.
Yeah, insane, insane,
But yeah, man. So, what do you rate this episode of SmackDown on a scale of 1 to 10?
dude. I'm not saying anything, but you gotta rate this thing a 10 out of 10. I don't care.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Probably SmackDown, probably best episode of the year by far. Definitely best episode of the year by far. And let me know how that. Didn't you say that you were gonna do like a favorite match at the end of the month, something like that?
Uh, I believe I did a favorite match in the month. I didn't do anything for September, did I?
No, no,
Not yet.
no, you didn't. No, you didn't do that for September.
Yeah, not yet. I'm gonna wait until WrestlePalooza to make that what's it called. I have to actually got to look at the matches for January, or
Yeah,
all matches since I'm just now starting this and it got listed down on my notes app, so I won't
yeah.
forget. So hopefully I can just do that and then don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully I make some changes around here. Let's look at the WWE website to see what. I'm not sure they do have a match thingy for the what's it called. Hold on, let me look.
I mean, unless you just go back to shows and watch all those matches and determine what's your favorite.
That's gonna be like a waste of time for me because
Yeah, because you gotta watch all them
I don't like
episodes.
rewatching matches.
Nah, that's real. I mean, I always get bored around the house, so what I'll do is I'll watch old matches or some matches that's been on Raw, SmackDown, or whatever. But I don't watch them constantly, but I'll watch them though.
Or sleep. I did. I've been doing that ever since.
Like watching
But,
matches, watching matches constantly back then, or what?
I mean, I guess you could say that. Wait, what? What'd you say? Park.
Yeah, what's up?
What'd you say?
No, I was saying, you say you were watching matches constantly back then, or what?
I mean, I always I always watch them like a few times, and then there's like I only watch it once. Like I'm not that type of person that's like gonna watch it like repeatedly.
Yeah, I
I
don't. I don't do that. I don't do that. I mean, the least I'll watch a match again is at least 2 times, and that's about it. Not like once a while. I don't even watch the same match even once a while. I watch different matches or whatever they post on the WWE, AEW websites or TNA websites, or just to watch something because I'm bored. Because before the show and after the show, I get bored, and I'm trying to not be on Instagram as much, not be on it like every 5-10 seconds, but I'm just too bored, man. Even if I was playing my game for like a certain amount of time, I'll just get on Instagram. We'll get on Instagram, check messages, do whatever, vice versa.
Hmm. Understandable. Understandable.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm not
That
sure.
is
Like,
a nice controller, bro.
I don't know if they're gonna be finding any matches anytime soon because I still
That
haven't
is a
found
nice
anything. You know
controller.
what? Also,
That's a nice
I think
joint
the
right there.
debut for like I think Penta's debut was also a great match as well for
Against Chad Gable?
like January 2025.
Yeah, I say yeah. I liked it. I liked it. I definitely liked it.
But
And
I'm
I
not sure
think
what to say about the Rumble for like since that's February. I'm not sure that I'm gonna put the men's at like match of the month.
uh for January for me I say maybe Penta versus Chad Gable or I
Or
don't I
CM
don't
Punk
know.
versus Seth. Maybe that would be matching them.
Oh yeah, or Roman versus Solo. Bloodline
Mm.
rules or I say actually for that for January I'm gonna say Punk and Seth. Probably Punk and Seth. Or Roman and
Yeah,
Solo.
yeah. I'll figure out there a poll for like one of those things. I have to
Yeah.
like actually have to list the type of matches because I don't get too checked on for match types or how you say
Yeah.
it, February matches.
February yeah. February I say probably the men's elimination chamber. Or Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in that no sanction match.
I
March,
don't
I
know that match.
say for March, I don't even know half the matches in March. For March, I don't even know. I say April that TLC match on SmackDown. For May I say Becky Lynch and Live Carrier. For June I say the women's Money in the Bank match for sure. July, for July I would say Io and Rhea for the women's world championship.
Oh yeah, hands down.
And if
Get that, get that
a-
list.
and then for August, it's between these two, the TLC match or Cody Rhodes and John Cena. But the
I'm going
TLC
straight to
match
the
was too much of a good match, so I can't go against that.
my suggestion is I I would rather just go for the TLC match. Like it's too much.
Yeah,
It's a TLC match. It's crazy.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm gonna pick that as a July matchup, and
yeah, for sure.
for August, is there PLE? The only actually it's Clash of
Well, SummerSlam and then Clash, but for August for me, the TLC match for sure.
TLC match. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely for sure.
yeah, but nothing for for September
July,
yet. For like Palooza.
yeah, nothing. Or who knows? A banger, a special banger could be on the show. Who knows? And you can determine from there. But I mean, there's some good matches on Raw and SmackDown, but they may not be as good as what you see on a pay per view.
Agreed. Yeah.
But we get bangers here and there on Raw and SmackDown.
I mean, it's equals now. So like since that TKO production's been
Yeah, but
a hassle.
my thing is, when's the draft gonna be? Because I
Rumors
don't
say that
think
they were going to cancel the draft this year.
why.
I don't know.
So you're just gonna be having superstars like left and right. We know Sami Zayn on SmackDown. We know obviously LA Knight and Roman's on Raw. You're just gonna have superstars left and right going to brands and it's being on that brand for a couple weeks and then switching back and forth to brands at time to time. Like, bro, the draft is fun, bro, because anybody can be taken to Raw or SmackDown or anybody from NXT.
Or
The
better
draft.
yet,
Wait, we had a draft. Yeah, we had a draft last year. I
yeah.
say the draft in 20. I say the draft it was 2021 or no 2020. I say the most fun draft in all my years of watching wrestling. I say if I really had to pick one, I say 2020. Either 2020, 21, I don't remember what 23 was like. I say 2020 for sure.
But you know what
Definitely
gets on my
2020.
nerves for like these W drafts as well? I'm
What?
telling you, when they do these type of W drafts, these people think they're not the superstars think they're not ready. That's what that's how they get released. Like they're not being used right.
Yeah, but my best bet, my advice is I think Triple H and TKO as a whole are gonna fumble good talent, and that's what pisses me off the most because why are you fumbling a great superstar that checks all the boxes and that could be a future world champion number one, and number two, they could headline WrestleMania and be a top of the company. For example, Obafemi. But I say they should stay on NXT for a little while longer. I say the three top NXT stars right now are obviously Obafemi, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams.
That's what the men's division. But Sol Ruka though, Sol Ruka can't be the
Yeah,
future of WWE. I mean, come on, has one of the deadliest finishers in all of NXT.
the Soul Snatcher.
That is one of the most insane finishers, and I hope soon for 2K they do make like a super finisher for her, like the
Oh
Super Soul
yeah,
Snatcher.
unless she just does it off the top rope. Not for real. Javon Evans, he was robbed of the NXT Championship, but I mean, it was a good move for them to have Oba to retain because it was hard for me to determine who was gonna win. So it did make sense because if Javon won, yes, we would have been proud. Of course, I would have been proud, jumping for joy. He
Yeah,
did actually have a chance though, but it just would have he would have been the Young's NXT champion. But I'd rather see him go after the North American title first and then go after the NXT championship. But he could be a good North American champion
but
for
dude,
sure.
that's what gets on my nerves. For like in my years watching WWE, I have never ever seen a ref call a play that the either the what's it called was under the rope. Like after Javon got the pin, like you should have won that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Y'all
but
should
Oba
have
wasn't
done that in my
Oba's
match request tonight.
I think Oba's foot was on the rope at 2.5.
I should have done that in the match request to see what if.
Yeah. What if Oba's foot wasn't on the rope?
Or better
Then
yet, if the elbow was completely pinned.
yeah, then he would have lost that night. Ooh. I predict Stephanie Vercare the next women's world champion. Good prediction, good prediction.
My honest opinion, I think Stephanie McKeon needs to win this match for
Yeah.
WrestlePalooza. Like I know I love EO, but it's about time someone gives her the torch. Like Stephanie McKeon has been carrying like for months on NXT, and
Yeah,
now
for
she's
sure.
carrying better on the main roster. So
Oh yeah.
I could see Stephanie McKeon being the next women's world champion,
Yeah, I
but
can
not
see it too.
maybe like the youngest in the division or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
But
she's been around for like how many months? Like
I think I think she made her debut. It was in April or May. I think April after Mania.
yeah, yeah, I could see that
Yeah, it had
happening
to be after
at
Mania.
WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, but we'll just have to see her and Neo part three for the Women's World Championship. We'll have to see that about that.
Man, they should have like done like more better than stipulation. Like do bet do better or
Yeah,
something.
man.
Like high up the stakes. Like we need like OMG moments here.
Yeah, that's what make watching WWE fun. That's what make watching the matches fun. That's what make fans intrigue into the matches. I'm not saying we need an OMG moment every match, but like if you're on a big stage and all that other stuff, like you gotta show up and show out, man.
They need to start writing these ideas down.
I mean, hey, get us in there. We'll be cooking up already.
When Bianca Belair returning, Mr. Energy. Hmm. So
I think she could possibly return next week between Tiffany and Jade. I hope she does. I really hope she does.
and there wasn't that
And if
match happening up next week.
I think it makes sense, but yeah, nah, for real. That's what I said. I thought she was gonna return freaking last month, but no.
But she
Last
wasn't
time we seen her
announced on
was
this one.
Evolution, but I mean, I think it would be nice to see her as a heel because, and it would make sense too because what if she calls Jade? I mean, okay, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, the title looks great on Jade. I love the title on Jade, but I don't see her becoming women's champion this early. So I don't know. I could be wrong, and I'm hope I'm wrong because if Jade wins the title, I would love to see that. I would love to see. I know she could do a lot with the title
I mean,
because
she's
I've
been
seen
here
her.
since like last year, so she has potential.
Yeah, yeah, she
But
definitely does. She definitely does. But I've seen what she can do in AEW. Great talented star, and so Bianca. I think my prediction is that I think Bianca might cost Jade. Surprisingly, cost Jade, and then Tiffany retains, and then Bianca and Jade maybe go to a long feud or rivalry. Maybe at WrestleMania. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, her finger had to heal. It had to heal up by now at least. Maybe they're just give it. It had to heal up, but they're just probably giving it some time. I bet you.
just give her time to heal, and then
You
who
know
knows
Triple
what
H.
we'll see her
You
again.
know. You know Hunter Hearst Helmsley. You know what he's all about. But yeah, I think yeah, her finger had to heal because when did she go on the shelf?
Since since
I
after
think
WrestleMania.
earlier did WrestleMania, right?
Yep.
Yeah, WrestleMania, April, May, June, July. Yeah, I think it should have healed up by now at least. Or if not, then maybe at the end of this year. But I miss Bianca, man. I miss her. She needs to come back.
Yep. Agreed.
She definitely needs to come back.
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
But what if I have a what if though?
Hmm.
What if Powerhouse Phenom wasn't DBMO? So no Gamas, no Punishment Takedown, no Dark Chronicles, just me and you, the OGs, the two of us, Powerhouse Phenom, dominating the tag team division and doing our thing.
Now that's a big what if we didn't meet Brenton or the others.
Yeah, that could happen one day.
I mean,
We're kind of like
that's if the rest of the crew has like also like retired from call wrestling or something like that.
yeah,
Which
but we'll be like the Usos of the tag team division.
hmm, it's been matching.
Yeah, but I think Angelo might turn on Montez because we've also been waiting for that Montez singles push. I think we should have gotten after the 2023 Elimination Chamber because Montez put on one a hell of a performance in that chamber.
Yeah, he did. It
I
was
think
pretty
we should have
insane.
gotten it by then. So I mean, I understand though. The Street Profits are a good team, so I understand. But what would it mean for Angelo?
I'm imagining that it wasn't used right.
What would it mean for Angelo? But Montez up, man.
Montez has potential, but I would imagine that WWE didn't use Angelo right.
Honestly, I don't think they would. I hate to say it, but I don't think they would use Angelo right. If he was unless like he had a really decent gimmick behind his in rings and ring skills and in ring work and stuff like that. If he had a really decent gimmick or character to add to match up to that, they would use him right for sure. Or
Yeah,
if he had someone by his side even, they would probably use him right. But yeah, they do. Yeah, for sure. I feel like if the Street Profits split up, I feel like Montez wouldn't need anybody because Montez has all the boxes filled out. in ring work, mic skills, all that, charisma, all that. But for Angelo
And
to get,
sometimes people,
but for Angelo to like make sure he's good and all that, I think like him having a decent character and him having a manager by his side, that would make him good. Definitely him having a manager by his side.
seems a little decent, but
But what brand would both the Street Profits be on?
definitely like if they do feud for a bit on SmackDown and then they'll go their separate ways. Like one of them go for Raw. I could see Montez Ford on Raw. Like you could see if we could see Jey Uso on Raw, we could see Montez on Raw.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like that
Something
would be
like
a good
the
match too.
something like an Uso type thing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. But I mean, we'll just have to see. You just gotta tune in to SmackDown and see what happens with everybody in the Street Profits. But I think Angel's gonna turn on Montez down the line. Cause
Mm.
first it all started Bo Dallas, but Uncle Howdy Bo Dallas, it doesn't matter. Bo Dallas. It was so cool how they didn't use Uncle Howdy and they just used straight up Bo Dallas. That was cool. But it all started with that. And then Angelo gave Montez that aggressive look. And that clash too, they were arguing, they were had a little disagreement, saying who starts the match first and stuff like that.
Yep.
Who starts the match. They had a little disagreement. So I could see Angelo turning on Montez down the line, but we just don't know when. I'm calling it. I
We
think
don't,
it's gonna be I think it's gonna be on SmackDown more than likely. Or I could be wrong, but who knows? But I definitely see a turn coming down the line.
yeah, we'll see what the future of WWE is going to hold anytime soon.
Yeah, man.
But I'm thinking I'm done talking here. I
Yeah.
we, we really we were just gonna be talking about SmackDown, but it just turns out
Yeah.
we just turned out like we just talked like more than anything is like IRL than like usual. But
Yeah, for sure.
that's what people be talking now on these podcasts. So
Yeah. SmackDown, wrestling, anything.
anything related, but I don't
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
I don't blame it. But I'm going to end the live here. I think I'm done here for tonight. We will be back
Yeah.
here for
WrestlePalooza,
WrestlePalooza.
Saturday, September 20th.
Yep, 20, 21st. Oh, and I forgot to mention if you guys are a fan of the Assault Wrestling
AWA.
Alliance, you should know that October 18th and the 25th, there's going to be not no, there's going to be one PLE, 2 weeknight special, Halloween, Brutality Reigns 2.
Oh
I already
yeah.
seen the poster, so I'm not sure if my dad's going to be going to both shows or he's just going for one.
I'm going to both shows. Well, I want to.
I mean, it really be interesting to see like a 2 night, what's it called?
Oh yeah, 2 weekends too. My weekend is set.
Yeah, we'll
If
see.
anything, whether it's a show, a pay-per-view, or anything like that, anything wrestling related, I am not free. I'm busy. And if people be like, what you got going? I'm like, don't even worry about it. Just know I'm busy and I will get back to you when I get back to you.
It's one of those type of friends that are non-wrestling related.
Yeah, pretty much. But people like what they like and they are who they are, you know?
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, but we're gonna end it live here tonight, guys. Thank you guys for joining and saying your opinions on what we talked about tonight, and we'll definitely be back for WrestlePalooza in 2 weeks.
See you guys in 2 weeks, guys. This is the Heavy Clash Wrestling Podcast. We are done for tonight. Thank you guys
All
for
right.
watching.
One more thing. 4 letters, one word.
One word.
Uh, uh.
Uh huh.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Peace.